Good morning, world. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you shouldn't care who else you lose anymore. Because we got shit to do. Period. We shouldn't care who we lose anymore. We shouldn't care who decides to walk out of our life, who decides to love us. We got shit we need to get done. And this is all I want you to understand is that this is where the whole self-worth, mental health, love, self-preservation, all these things come into factor. That's why I'm always trying to feed it to you guys. That's why I'm always trying to push the envelope that you guys understand what I'm expressing. First of all, one thing I want to say is that over the past month or so, I haven't been able to sleep really. Right? Some days I have a good sleep. Other days I'm up really late or up really early. Like today. I can't sleep because my mind is telling me all these things that I want to get done, all these things that I want to complete, all these things that I feel like are new projects, new videos, basketball, whatever it is. My body's just like, yo, what are you sleeping for? Right now, I'm tired as hell. My mind says like, it's early in the morning. Let me make this video for you guys because I want you guys to understand is that we need to stop caring who we lose. We need to stop caring who holds on. Because we got things we need to get done. We need to work on ourselves internally before we try to be something externally, before we try to be an outer appearance. You got to work yourself from the inside out. One thing about us is like, people want us to build these beautiful buildings that are our makeup. But you can't build a beautiful building without a great foundation. Now, have you ever paid attention to when you're looking at buildings being built and you ever seen it from the beginning? Like they're putting these metal rods so deep into the ground. I mean so deep. Deeper than 6 feet. Like they're putting them so deep into the ground that when there's storms, when the wind blows, the building doesn't sway. The building doesn't fall. Because its foundation is so solid, its foundation is so sturdy, they don't have to worry about that. So you gotta ask yourself how is your foundation? Are you 10, 20, 30 feet in the ground? Or you like 4, 3 feet into the ground? With the right storm will knock you over. You gotta ask yourself that. What I was saying to myself is, why am I not sleeping, man? Why am I not getting a good night's rest? Like, what's going on? What's wrong? My mind is like, yo, you can't afford to sleep 8 hours a day. You can't afford to get that much rest. 8 hours a day is 1/3 of the day. And you want to be successful? You want to make it? How you want to be successful if you're sleeping 8 hours? That means when you get up, you only have 16 hours to get things done. Let's say you got a job and you work a 9 to 5. That's 16 hours right there. You only got 9 hours to get your things done. And I think that's what my mind is kind of telling me is like, yo, Matt, we got shit to do. We got to get up and get going, God ain't pushed us to this point to just stop. You ain't come this far just to come this far. So it's like, what are you going to do with this time? What are you going to do to change your life? What are you going to do to change the narrative? And that's why I'm going to keep pumping and pushing this mental health and all that. Fellas, I got to talk to you guys more so. The women, they got a bunch of people speaking for them and expressing for them. But guys, I'm going to just focus on you for right now. Our self-happiness, self-love is very important. The world is always trying to tear down our character, who we are, our purpose and stuff like that. Our mental health is important. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not a king. You are what you are. That is it, period. You know what I mean? And we are also the ones that we need to get up early and go get it. We need to stop trying to go to the club and go to the parties and get these hookahs and stuff like that and try to impress women by multiple chains so we attract certain things. You know what I mean? Like, for example, we attract things that we say we don't want. Us men, we wear all these flashy stuff, show off money and stuff like that. Then when a girl comes to us, that's a gold digger, we like, well, why she want me for my money? Because that's all you presenting. Women, you post half-naked pictures, or, you post, thirst traps and all that, and not all women. And this is why you want to understand this. Why guys slide in my DMs trying to kill. These are the things that you guys are presenting. These are things that we all are presenting, and then we're wondering why we're getting these things. It's like, well, what are we presenting for us to be better? We wouldn't go to a job interview without our best outfit on, our best attitude, our best attire, our best communicative skills. Why doing anything else? If you stay consistent in your life, if you stay consistent just a little bit longer, wake up a little bit earlier, push a little bit harder, you might be where you want to be at right now. You're in this position you're in because of you and nobody else. You can say, yo, my circumstances yes, your circumstances have built you up. Your circumstances have given you scars. Your circumstances have showed you ways that you don't understand and have given you tears that you didn't want to cry. But it's okay. The biggest thing of it all is, what are you doing to get yourself out of that mindset, out of that mode, out of that state? Like, if you by yourself, I understand, but you watch my videos. I feel like my videos will propel you to get out of the point that you're in. And then if not, hit me up. Ask me questions. The thing you gotta ask yourself is, why do you feel so comfortable waking up so late? If they told you that there was $1 million, $10 million, $20 million on that table, and you had to be there at 10 o'clock in the morning. No, you had to be there at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Your priorities would change. Your attitude would change. You know why your attitude would change? Because you know it's something out there that you want to get, that you know it would change your life. Because it's given to you so abruptly, you would do it right then and there. If you wake up and become consistent and be on type of time and, just push a different envelope and have a different mode, you can still have that 10 mil. It's just your priorities change because you don't see a bigger picture to what you're doing. The bigger picture to what you're doing is all on you. I wonder, I ask myself, am I where I want to be at? Am I where I need to be at? Am I happy? Every day. And my birthday's in like one day and like 10 hours. Like, it's wicked. I'm excited, I'm happy, but I think I'm also happy where I'm at in my life right now. I wasn't supposed to make it to this birth, and the fact that I did is like, to God be the glory, but I can't stop there and be like, I'm appreciative. No. We got a lot to do. We on a time schedule. How great do you want to be? How regular do you want to be? How much is out there that you need? That's what I got to ask myself. That's what I be asking myself. Like, I wake up, I look at my phone, and I'm like, you know what, Instagram, Snapchat, and I look at all these things, and it's like, but is this getting me where I need to be at? Is this pushing me where I need to be at? The past 2 days, I've completed almost 15, 16 vlogs for you guys. And I was so excited. I'm over here like, let me push the envelope. Let me work hard. Let me get it done. Let me get it done. I was thinking about getting distracted. Let me get it done. Let me get it done. The second day that I was working, I didn't get that much sleep, so I couldn't really focus. But I still finished like 2 or 3 large vlogs, which gave me the motivation. Like, damn, Maddie, like, you really out here on a different type of time. You treating this like how you treat basketball. Like, you're training for this. You're pushing for this. You're trying to figure out the next way, the next market, the next collaboration, the next trip that you need to get to keep pushing it along. Yes. Yes, not only for me, because, I love traveling, I love experiencing, and I love making videos and seeing you guys in my comments, stuff like that. But I care about what you guys view. We view so much negativity, we view so much BS. Our mind turns towards that way. We start seeing goals and think that's the way we're supposed to live our life. We start seeing this and that, and it's like, oh, this is how we're supposed to live? Nah. It's a bigger picture to all this. We are better than what we need to be. We are better than what we, sometimes subject ourselves to thinking we are not better than. We like, I don't like my stomach. I don't like my skin. I don't like my hair. Bro, you are beautiful no matter what you think. You are great no matter what you think. And you got to stay on that type of time. You got to believe that every day, in and out. No burger. Yeah, I woke up today and I'm just like, yo, I don't have the luxury to sleep 8 hours a day. I got too much to get done. I got too much to do, too much to see. I perform on too many platforms for me to wake up at 8 o'clock. To wake up at 7. I don't even know what time I'm supposed to wake up. Maybe 4 or 5. Maybe I need to go to bed earlier. Stop being on my phone, swipe it through. Yeah, this is what I'm saying to you guys. Like, We shouldn't care who we lose, what we lose, how things are leaving our lives, because we got things we need to do. We need to get up and get going. It ain't no time to be in our feelings. Stay out your feelings, get it back. Merch plug, merch plug, merch plug. Seriously. Like, we just gotta get up our feelings. What does being in our feelings have ever taught us? People don't love like us. People don't care like us. People don't understand like us. People won't treat us like how we want to be treated. If we stay in our feelings, we have to demand that we be treated a certain way. Have your energy so high, have your aura so real that people feel uncomfortable coming around you because they can't match your energy. We don't have no time for no BS. You gotta ask yourself, are you gonna get up and get it? Or are you gonna be victimized to, a comfortable lifestyle? How you comfortable and broke? How you comfortable and unhappy? How you content and you have nothing going for yourself? How are you? That type of life you can't live. That type of life you can't want to live. It just ain't for us. It ain't for us. Have somebody work for us because we chased our dreams. Not we work for somebody because they chased their dreams. Not us. No. Hell no. You mean tell me you working this hard to do this for another 30 years and never have experienced life? Just to have kids to put them through the same cycle that you told yourself you wasn't going to live? Nah. I need this. There's 2 months left in 2019. All the seeds you plant right now will grow next year. The 2020, the year of the vision. Ask yourself, is that what you want to live? Ask yourself if you need more. Because I need it. It ain't nothing else about it. Period. Don't care who you lose. Except if you lose yourself. Because we got things we need to get done. We got shit we got to do. I can't afford to sleep all these hours because I need to get to the bag. In all facets. Ask yourself, are you okay with who you lose? Because what you need to do is more important than anybody that'll stay. You heard me? Holla at your boy Royalty. I'm over here, spitting these gems for you guys. If you guys like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you support me as a content creator, my Patreon will be in the link down below. But most of all, what I'm saying, it's on this merchandise. Stay out your feelings. Get a bag. Wear it proudly. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you're shooting for the stars. You are me and I am you. Blessings.